What's going on, guys? And today I want to talk about the top 5 features removed in CK3 from CK2. I know my last video did very well about the top 5 features added, and so this isn't in any particular order, but the first feature that was removed from CK2 and CK3 is government types. Starting off, in the dev diaries, they talked about there are only 3 government types, which are slightly different, but they're feudal, tribal, and clan. Unlike in CK2, where you have a variety of different government types from the Byzantine to a series of other government types, CK3 will only have just these 3 set, which can be slightly modified, but they will be missing these imperial government types. This also includes the HRE, so you're not going to have that flavor that came in with these later updates in CK2, which is unfortunate, as while I know they may be adding it in the future, you're really going to be missing out on things like the imperial government and the Byzantine government election system. The next thing they got rid of in CK3 was start dates. So instead of having basically any start date after 1066 to the 1420s and the 3 start dates before 1066, one in 900s, one in 800s, and one in 700s. And basically, instead of having all that, they only have 2 start dates, so the 1066 one and 867, I would believe, which is unfortunate because in CK2 you basically had a significant amount of start dates. Not only because you could start on any date, which I know would be a bit tedious, but CK3 decided to even get rid of earlier start dates from DLC, such as the one in the 700s and a later update in the 900s, which would have been not so hard to add in. I know they could have added flavor, but if they were able to do every start date after 1066 in CK2, they couldn't have even done more start dates in CK3, which is unfortunate, because I wish they definitely added more start dates, but hopefully they add more in the future. Hopefully it doesn't come as DLC, and they're just repackaging old content. The next thing, which should be coming back, they mentioned, but hasn't been back in, is the CK2 or just ruler designer in general. That means that at the start of CK3, when you buy it, and presumably for a couple months, maybe even a year, there will be no ruler designer, so you can't customize your character, and you can't change stuff around, which is unfortunate, but maybe it will come eventually. But of course, we don't know, because if they're not having start dates, they may add ruler designer, which they said was free, but we'll see how long it will take. The fourth thing is ships. So CK3 completely gets rid of ships. I know in CK2 they were kind of pointless, you couldn't combat, but instead you pay a monthly fee that increases depending on how many troops you have in the water. So theoretically, if you have a lot of money, you can send as many troops as you want in water. I think they'll still talk for attrition, so you can just send them, which is weird because nations that wouldn't be naturally seafaring could just send a massive amounts of armies to invade England and you couldn't stop them. And then the final thing we have here is levy spawn locations. This may not seem important, but I think this is very important. When you're fighting a war, all your levies will spawn in one location, which may seem like quality of life similar to the ships thing, but you really do lose out on some realism of having levies spawn all across your country and being able to smash smaller stacks, especially with revolts. Instead, they'll all just be centralized, which I think, while it may make the game easier for some players, really gets rid of some of that base historicity of it, where you would start off with small armies somewhere here or there, and maybe if you would have men-at-arms or retinues, as they changed the name, closer to the border, you wouldn't really be able to breach through the enemies anymore, because they'll be able to mobilize all in one location, making it hard to get that early advantage on beating up smaller armies, which is realistic. So yeah, those are the 5 features. I know there are others, but these are the best ones that I found. Maybe we'll find out more in the future. But yeah, tell me what you think in the comments down below, and if I should do more of these top 5s. I'm going to be doing more CK3 videos and looking for more information on them. But yeah, thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video. So drop a like and a comment, and peace.